Hello, sparrows, and happy Friday out there. I am here today to play our daily flight. I haven't even looked at what it is yet, so we can check it out together. Maybe I will just turn the sound volume down a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit more. Yeah, okay. Let's see. That should be good. So let's see how it looks in there. Okay, we've got today's flight. We've got We Are Legion, so we're getting strength from our followers at the start of each level. I like that. That means I want to keep a lot of birds. Peacocking, no defense tiles. Instead, we're getting 5 copies of Peacock's Pride and Shields Up. I love that one. And In the Face of Danger, we're getting strength whenever an opponent appears. Okay, so we're getting a lot of strength here. And looking at the leaderboard today, we've got a new contender in the top spot. Zarathus. Interesting. And then we've got our Queen, Toonster and Z in second place, and Demiria in third, 729 Cubes in fourth, and then Herb Nomad in 5. Okay, very high scores today. Let us see. Let's have a little quick glance at yesterday. How do we end up the day there? Well, that was Mar playing for me, of course, yesterday. So we were in second place, and Party of Rogues was in first. So let's see if Party of Rogues comes along today and manages to keep it up. Okay, level 1, the garden. So my mission today is going to be collect as many followers as possible to boost my strength. And because it's going to be a strength run, so I'm going to be getting a lot of strength on my attack tiles, I probably won't focus as much on fire as I usually do. So Sister Claus has 6 health. I am going to just play enough attack just to take care of Sister Claus. I don't want to mess with the oversight on the beekeeper just yet. So as long as I don't hit him and don't put fire on him, we have 10 turns until he wakes up. I probably will attack him and put some fire on him in a little while, but let's give it a moment. So I'm going to actually get rid of all of this slow, small business and end my turn. Now, because I didn't use Way of Fire in my first turn, what that means is that the fire tiles are not getting shuffled into my draw pile. What that means is there's less tiles in the draw pile. So we can see that there's 17 tiles in the draw pile, and a lot of them are birds. So by not using the Way of Fire in my first turn, I'm increasing the possibility of getting a lot more birds in my second turn. And because of that, I've got my nice Peacock's Prides here. So I'm trying today to use the modifiers as much as possible and not just play in my default way. Okay, excellent. So look at this, you're getting all of this strength. We've got 6 strength coming in, and that's coming from the the modifier here, In the Face of Danger. So that's excellent. Now, when we get into our next level, if we're able to keep a lot of these followers, we're going to be having this kind of bonus, but also the bonus from keeping them. So this is looking really good. I have a lovely 10 here that I can use with my shields up to make sure that my defense lasts for a long time. And I have a lot of Peacock's Prides. Now, unfortunately, Lonely Louie only has 5 health, so there's no way I'm going to actually be able to use my Peacock's Pride with him at the same time. So we're going to have to go small, as small as we can, with the Peacock's Pride first. And unfortunately, well, let's think about it that we're building followers. That's the idea here. That's what we're going for. Okay, so then I want to keep my Peacock's Pride coming, and I want to put this shields up on as well. So I'm going to just start with 9 Peacock's Pride again. We're going to keep trying to get the Peacock's Pride while we have as many enemies out as possible. Okay, at this point, we're going to go, 9-10 Peacock's Pride again. So we're still building up that defense, but it's getting less each time because we have less opponents to add to it. But 39 defense is not bad. And if we now make that last for 10 rounds, well, I think we're in pretty good shape. And again, I'm keeping my Way of Fire. So I'm going to bring out all the remaining birds that there are next turn. And then I will use my Way of Fire, start getting the flame on, and bring all my flame onto the beekeeper. Okay, so 7-7 Peacock's Pride. 7, 8 Peacock's Pride. We're going to be not getting much from the Peacock's Pride now, but since it's a tile that keeps coming back around again and again, it's okay. We don't need to hold onto it too much. I'm going to keep going with this idea because when I bring my Way of Fire in, I want to bring as much interesting stuff in my hand as possible. See how much we can play on the beekeeper. Now he's going to wake up. There he is, the lad awake. Okay. But we've got a bunch of interesting stuff now. So we can play 8 and 10 with the Peacock's Pride, which will only give us a tiny bit of defense, but I think we're doing well. We've got 9 turns now of the shields up and 52 defense. So I feel pretty confident about the beekeeper. At this point, I'm just going to get some fire on him. And we'll just use this small low-level fire as well. Now, I did say I was going to use the modifiers as best as I could, but I cannot resist a little elite follower. I cannot resist having a little chat with Papa Hawk. See what he has to give me, because, you know, I just love flight school. I love these little extra upgrade tiles. This is also very nice. Intrepid Feather Play. That could be very good in our next levels along with our shields up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for that one. And I'll just... let's play it. Let's play it like this. Okay, so I think we're in pretty good shape. I would like to be a bit faster because, you know, I'm always trying to get that peregrine flight in under 20 minutes, and it's a rare occasion. But now this is a nice hand. 7, 8, 9 of attack. He's attacking us for 11. We've got 69 defense. Pretty sweet. We are really in a good shape here. So we're going to work now on getting as much fire as possible on the beekeeper. And discard this little low-level tile. I'm going to keep all the rest of these followers unless something terrible happens to me, because I want that extra strength next turn. But it's looking good. He has 37 fire on and 41 health. We're perfectly protected from his attack, so we could just let him stay here. But what we're going to do is play a 6, 7, 8, and then he's taken care of, so I can end the turn. Okay, 6 minutes 32 seconds. If we can keep up this pace, it might be good. Okay, onwards to the mountain. And there's something a little different looking today, you might notice, because look, we don't have any defense tiles, so we're only getting 5 attack and 5 flame. But so far that's working out pretty nice with the shields up. I'm not feeling the lack of the defense tiles at all. In fact, it's really helping me to get more done this time. But of course, it all depends on when the shields up comes out, because that's what we really want. So we came out here, we've got 9 strength, which is wonderful. How many followers we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 of these are from the followers, and 1 of them is from Featherfall. We don't get one from the Shrike because he's an initial enemy. He's always out at the start of the turn. So it's only when a bird, appears, as in gets drawn from the pile, that we get 1 strength there. So +9 strength. Hard to argue with +9 strength when we can probably get through both of these lads with 1 go. And then we start to get into the moment of, well, do we just attack the falconer? Martin wouldn't do this, I don't think. Would you, Mar? He did. Okay. Well, then I'm going to follow in Martin's shoddy little footsteps and attack the falconer too and see what happens. I'm going to get rid of these little 2-level fires, but keep all my nice defense here and hope we draw out a load of birds next turn. Caligula. Well, Caligula, only 1 Caligula. Okay. But the shields up is here. Okay. I am going to start attacking. Before I do, I'm going to play 3, 4 and Peacock's Pride of Flame. I usually always say not to play fire before attacks, but today I'm doing that just so that I can start to build up a little bit of Peacock's Pride. So 1 Flame and Peacock's Pride. you just start to build up a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, and now we're going to go for a 10, 13 and intrepid feather play. We can't do that because that doesn't make sense, Shar. We will go for 13 intrepid feather play and shields up. Yeah, that's good enough. So we've got 13 turns of shields up and 44 defense at the moment. That's pretty nice. And of course, I'm waiting for all my exciting wild tiles to come out, but I don't have any exciting wild tiles because I'm playing so strict to the modifiers and trying to keep as many birds as possible. But let's see. Coop here. Yeah, let's use one more bird. I'm going to use the boss tiles as well, because they're definitely worth going for. Shields up. We already have one. Refill hand or focus. I'm going to get the sticky beak because it's really nice to be able to play as much as you want. And with that, I will put on, let's see, 3, 4, 5 on Coop Fear. I will get rid of these small flames. I will get rid of these technically small attacks and then play 13, 14 and Sticky Beak and refill the whole hand. Okay, the Abyss is out. Jimmy, my friend, Edamar. And still got 44 defense. Now we've got 12 strength. Falconer is awake. That's okay. We're going to build up a little bit more of our defense. Oops, and keep on working through the fire here. Now, Edamar, I would love to take care of Edamar before she puts a slot hog in my hand, because nobody needs a slot hog at this level of the game. Viral tweet, double down, or soothing salve. I'm gonna go for double down. And let's see. We get rid of this so that we can get a little bit more of these attacks. And I am going to use one more bird, even though this is very unorthodox. But thermals, draw a tile for each follower. That's extremely up my street, considering how many followers I have. Not as many as I should have, of course, but I'm doing my best here. The lads are coming out to play. Okay, now what can we do? Now, unfortunately, Second Coming is out, and he's going to be going for 5 fire. And I don't yet have anything to protect me from burning. So we also kind of want to work our way through him. I'm a terrible one for this bird using business, but let's keep going. Okay, Second Coming is immune to fire. 15, 16, 17 is not going to be enough to get through Second Coming. But if I was to just use one more bird... Oh, I can't resist the side hustle. Even though I'm not supposed to be using any birds at all. Oh, but I can't just use one more bird, can I? Because I need something to go with my attack, because Second Coming is fireproof, so none of my fire tiles are going to help me out here. But I'm going to play them anyway and let them go through to the falconer, so he's getting the fire, in order to make sure that this absolutely last bird that I talk to at least gives me 2 rewards. Okay, so you've got a needle, which is super nice when there's no birds left in this turn to bring in. Or defense is fire and play. No, I'm going to go for the needle. I love the needle. I love a bit of card draw. Oh, and I also love a little bit of Swooperoni. And I also love a little bit of fireproof. Because I don't have any more opponents coming out, I can see that up here. Swooperoni isn't super useful in this turn. And in the third turn, it mightn't be so useful either, because I might just be a bit too high level. The fireproof, though, I am going to need as soon as the falconer wakes up, because I will not have enough ability to resist this fire damage. So now we're going to draw some tiles, and we're going to be immune to fire damage for 16 turns. This is very OP, this run. I love it. 18, Intrepid Feather Play, Peacock's Pride. I don't think this lad's going to be able to touch us at all. Get more fire, more fire. This is the falconer's modus operandi, and we're copying it. I'm even going to put more on, because why not? Fire just keeps getting better the more we have on. So let's see what we can do. Okay, now he's going to wake up, and he's going to be, yes, trying to burn me for 7. I'm going to be completely safe from that. So I will just attack. And I will burn. And I will also discard a low level tile. So I'm loving this high strength that I have on my attack tiles up here. Thanks to my followers, thanks to birds that are coming out. I think we have this lad now. He has 47 health and 54 flame. We got him. And out. Okay. One more level. The jungle. In we go. Let's see what we got. My little friend, the poacher, and Cacophony. Yes, good. I prefer when Cacophony is out than Hannibal, since Hannibal has the thorns. Okay, straight out the gate, I love the idea of making myself fireproof for 18 turns. So that's a no-brainer. And then I'm going to do the same here as I did last turn, which is just attacking. I have such good strength that it just feels wasteful not to attack the poacher right now. And to put a little bit of fire on him, why not, while we're at it. Then I will discard these low-level tiles and see what comes up next turn. And you know what I'm eyeing up here on the left-hand side of the screen? You can probably imagine, yes, this little cloak here. I'm very, very tempted to see what the falconer has to give me. But before I do that, let's take care of Fancy Ricky, Dino, and Polly. The daily flights are always so kind of OP with the modifiers. It's such a different game to playing the normal game. Let's fill up the whole hand. Maybe we can even draw another few birds out. Not yet, but we can do 17, 18 and side hustle in case we do want some more tiles from that boss, which I definitely do now. And then, let's see, 2020 and Peacock's Pride, no reason not to. Except for, of course, him waking up. But hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem for us, this run. So I'm going to click on the falconer. We're going to get 2 boss tiles. And I'm really hoping that one of them is going to be arson, so that I can use my incredibly good strength stats against his fire, which is currently 26, to make him really, really fiery, on fire, as they say. However, Warren buff, all my buffs are multiplied by X. Now, that seems also quite nice, because if we multiply our strength buff by 17, well, that could be good. Oh, and 1,000 talents while we're at it? Let's see how insane this is. 17 of attack, 1,000 talents to add 17 strength, and then Warren buff to multiply all my buffs by 17, including my strength. Well, let's just see. I can't do that kind of maths in my head. Is that 99 strength? 992 strength is what I have right now. I like that. We still have quite a lot of birds hiding out, but let's see what we get, because if we get some attack tiles now, yep. My level 1 attack is attacking for 995 at the moment, Mar. So yeah, 98, 99, 1000. I'm gonna have to make some gifts from this video. This is some powerful business. And then, oh yeah, let's put the shields up on for 997 turns. And we're out in 18 minutes and 2 seconds. 2,858. I think that was pretty good. I definitely could have done better if I had not opened so many birds. But then again, this is what I cannot resist. I cannot resist those endings like I just had, where I have the 900 and plus strength with the Warren buff and the 1,000 talents. For me, getting those juicy little moments is really the most exciting part of this game. So you can't stop me from opening birds, even when there's modifier power at play. So let's see, where did we end up? I can't remember what the top score was. I'm number 4. Wow, that wasn't so good actually, was it? Oh, and look at him. Sickener. Martin sitting across the table from me here, sneaking into first place behind my back. Well, actually right in front of me. And then we have Zarathustra, Toonster, and then I'm coming in at number 4. Very fun run today. I really enjoyed that one. So we will be back tomorrow, which I think is for maybe our last one of these daily flights for this particular playtest set. But we're going to be back again soon. So hope you have a great weekend out there. And stay chirpy, I guess.